This is Doom, the board game, part 2. I've got a marine being harassed by a demon and 2 trites. And he's not even out of the lounge yet. He's still in the UAC lounge. He hasn't even gotten into the rest of the base. I was saying at the end of the previous video that I wasn't 100% sure whether he should make a mad dash for the door and just try to get out of here, or whether he should stand and try to just kill the demon and the trites. Now, the trites are weak. Not too worried about them. They've got 1 wound, 1 armor. The demon, I mean, I've seen tougher, but he does have 3 armor and 2 wounds. So to kill him, we're looking at like, what, 6 wounds? Yeah, 6 wounds. I feel like it might be worth it with the shotgun because of the deadly icons. The shotgun, 2 attacks. If not at the demon, then 1 at the demon and then 1 at the trites. So I think that's what we'll do. Oh, that's very good. I mean, well, it's good and bad. So this is a new symbol. I don't think we've seen this one in these videos yet. So we've got 1 for the range, which is fine. That's plenty to hit someone, like shoot them in the face. We have 6 bullet holes here, so that's 6 damage, which is exactly what I needed to kill this demon. Plus I've got 3 additional, so I've got 9 damage, so plenty to get rid of the demon. The one bad thing here is that the red dice has this little bullet icon down at the bottom. That means that I have used up an ammo token, so I need to discard one of my ammo tokens. I've used up some ammo. When you roll the bullet, it just means that your ammo has been depleted. The demon is dead. That's the good news. Bad news is that I have depleted some ammo, which, I mean, I've still got 3 ammo tokens, and there's going to be more in the base, so it's not the end of the world, but it's something to think about. And so now I'm going to take a shot at one of these trites with my shotgun. Do I hit? I don't hit. It's a 1 range, and I am 2 squares away from hitting. To make matters worse, I do expend another ammo token. So that was just not good, sort of all around. Invader turn. First, draw from the Doom deck. It's another event card. This is dodge after play after a marine has attacked an invader. So that could be very good for keeping a demon alive. And now is the spawn step. The only spawn card that I have as the invader player right now is the Mancubus spawning card, and a Mancubus is huge. Well, not huge, but quite large. I don't see how I could spawn it out of line of sight. It just wouldn't fit. Like that's a really big guy. The Marine can definitely see that. Spawning is not an option, but activating is. So obviously the trites are going to move up. They're melee only, so they're going to just kind of surround, or not surround, but I guess flank the Marine. They're certainly going to try to diversify their tactics here. And they roll a red and a green dice to attack. That's plenty of range, 2, and it's 5 wounds. So there are 2 sets of 2 in 5, so that's 2 wound counters, or tokens rather, gone from the Marine's collection. And now the red trite. Again, plenty of range and 4 damage. There are 2 sets of 2 in 4, so that's 2 more wounds gone from the Marine. At this point, this Marine only has 3 wounds left. So like I said, he takes a lot of damage. He may be on the road to being fragged. That's the sense I get. But maybe not, because it is his turn again. And I'm going to have him do the old shotgun to the face trick which seems to be working pretty well for me. And because they're not nicely sort of lined up with anything, I think I have to. You know what I might do? I could just use my fists. I think he's just going to use his fists. At least for his first attack. I'm just going to try it. And the reason for that is because that will save ammo. You cannot lose ammo on a fist attack. So here we go. Just a red die. It's a miss. It's a total miss. Okay, let's attack the blue trite. That's plenty of range. It's 1 damage. Trites only have 1 armor and one wound, so it actually does die. Okay, it's the invader player now. And the invader draws a card and draws an event card called Charge. Play when you activate an invader. Double the invader's movement speed for this activation. Ooh, that's good. That could be very interesting. So third phase of the invader turn is that the trite gets to attack. Obviously attacking the marine here. That's a red and green dice. Of course, it's a hit. 2 damage. There's 1 set of 2 in 2, so that's 1 wound. And again, this is because the marine has an armor rating of 2. So only 2 damages can. It takes 2 damage to lose a wound, essentially. And I think that's the invader's turn, really. I just feel like we're just sort of trading back and forth, like annoying each other. I think I might just walk away from this trite. I don't know if that's smart, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk here, and what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got plenty of movement because I can scout. So he could move up to 8 spaces for an advance, and then have an attack in his pocket. Because I think that whatever's behind this door is gonna want to be attacked. That is what I believe. Am I metagaming? Because I've played this before? Yeah, maybe a little. But I don't remember a time that I've ever played this and thought, oh, I'll just open the door to complete safety. For some reason, that's just not the thought that I had in my mind. Okay, so I'm going to move the board so that we can reveal the next space. Move the marine up to the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, 8. Well, okay, so I'll just remember that he's got two movement points available to him. I've revealed a new area, so I need to read the flavor text for Area 1. There is a rustle of fabric, and you see the quick flash of a UAC uniform. You almost call out a greeting before the shadowy figure steps into the dim light. It's a young security guard that you've worked with, but he just stumbles toward you, growling like a beast. And this is tricky because it's a zombie for that player, and then an extra bonus zombie. So usually you only get not usually, but frequently you only get like 1 monster because there's 3 different colors. There's red, green, and blue. And you get the monsters that match your marine's color. But some monsters don't have a color, so you put them on the board no matter what. Which is what's happening with this blue guy. He's blue, but he's also a colorless zombie. And this is the red zombie. So we've got 2 zombies ahead, and a spider not far behind. And I do have movement. So he could just step up 1. And again, I think that's going to be the old trick of the shotgun to the face. That worked out. A range of 1. 5 total damage. But of course, it's a shotgun, so it's deadly, so that's 6 damage. And then, of course, I'm a special operative. So that's 2 more. So that's 8 damage for a zombie's armor class or armor rating of 2. So that definitely kills that zombie. That's nice. But that's also the only thing that the Marine can do, because he moved and then attacked. That was his advance action. Now it's the invader's turn. I'm going to draw a card from the Doom deck. It's another event card, which I've got event cards that I'm definitely not remembering to play. But this is another charge action. So I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not going to. I don't need to play that. I was going to play that now, but I don't actually need to. So second phase is to activate. No, second stage is to spawn. I do have a spawn card. It is a Mancubus. And I think at this point the Marine has advanced far enough along that I believe, yeah, there are concealed, that there's a corner that this guy cannot see now. That means I'm going to bring a Mancubus onto the board. Here he is. Here's a Mancubus. I don't even know if he's on the screen. He's way over there. Yeah. He's way over here, but he'll hurry along. He'll hurry along now, actually, because now it's the activation phase of the invader turn. But first, let me look at these cards. I think okay. So, the Mancubus, he can move. He's a slow guy, so he's gonna move 2 closer. 1, 2, and then I'm gonna use a charge card, the charge event, to let him move again. 1, 2. You can see a shadow just over there. Okay, so what I will do though, I'll set this down there, because that's an event card to protect monsters from Marines. So I just placing it down there so I don't forget it. That's the dodge card for the monsters. Now the Mancubus is a ranged attacker, but there are so many spaces. It's something like 6 or 7 or 8. I mean, I'll roll for him, I guess, but I don't feel great about it. What I will do though is get the trite 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the trite's there. The zombie can move, I think, 3 on his turn. Yeah, 3. I feel like the zombie should go slower than 3. But he moves 3 up, and the Mancubus is already moved. I don't know that the Mancubus can actually fire through the trite anyway. He just might not be a threat right now. The zombie is rolling with the red and the blue. And that's a miss because the red rolled a miss. And the trite, of course, does red and green. That's another miss. Oh, this red dice is now my favorite dice. And then, yeah, I'm not sure about the Mancubus and firing through a trite. And the distance, it just doesn't feel like it's worth going through that motion. I think I'll just let that be the state of that turn. I think this is where I'll end this video. Another sticky situation. I'm not exactly sure. The Marine has 2 wounds. Now again, if he loses 2 wounds, the game's not over. He has just been fragged. And some things reset and change and we go forward from there. It's not that big of a deal. The invader is looking for 6 frags to win. And the Marine is just looking to get out of this base. And at this pace, I am not sure that he's going to make it out of here. I've not played it with just one Marine before. I thought it might be fun to mimic the video game experience. You know, you're just one guy, right? In the video game, you're the Doom guy. So this was the Doom guy, but wow, this is brutal. A couple more Marines could probably come in handy. It is brutal. There's a lot of death, a lot of fragging. Sometimes the right way, sometimes the wrong way. We'll find out how this goes next video. Thanks for watching.